Good morning, all. Suburban Sentinel here, coming to you once again from very deep inside the Arabian Peninsula. And today I want to talk about the Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare. Now, Obamacare has been one of the most contentious political and social issues in America of the last few years. I've pretty much stayed out of the whole Obamacare debate that's been going on for, 6 or 7 years now. Not because the issue is not important, but because to me the issue is irrelevant, and I'll explain that shortly. Anyway, the reason I'm jumping in now is that we are expecting a decision from the U.S. Supreme Court in the case of King versus Burwell fairly shortly. And without going into all the gritty details of that case, depending on the decision, the Supreme Court might completely eviscerate the Affordable Care Act, effectively shutting down the program, or it might cement the program into law for the foreseeable future. Whether you believe the Affordable Care Act is right, wrong, or indifferent, Obamacare has a fundamental flaw, and that is the Affordable Care Act program is designed around a society that is rapidly disappearing. Starting right around World War II, the responsibility for providing and the cost of providing health care was shifted largely to employers. The old paradigm was that dad had a job, usually at a larger company, would stay at that job for many, many years, and the company would provide insurance not only to the employee, but the employee's entire immediate family. In the early 1980s, as healthcare costs in America began to rise very rapidly, employers started shifting some of the cost burden of healthcare onto the employees and their families, a trend which continues to this day. Moreover, many employers have stopped offering health insurance as a benefit. In sum, the overall trend is that employers, or at least many employers, are either reducing or eliminating healthcare benefits entirely. Now, I know that there are certain federal and state mandates requiring many employers to provide healthcare coverage. However, there are a variety of strategies by which the employers can get around the law, and these strategies are perfectly legal. For example, companies can use outside contractors, or companies, if it's done right, can use independent contractors within the company to provide services that were usually provided by direct hire employees. Moreover, many companies are simply redesigning or restructuring the workforce in order to minimize any healthcare obligations. So, for example, many companies are using mostly part-time employees, which in many cases exempts the company from having to provide healthcare. The fundamental problem with Obamacare is that the program relies primarily on employer-sponsored healthcare. And again, that is a paradigm that is rapidly disappearing, at least in the United States. I am well aware that the Affordable Care Act contains many provisions which provide coverage to those who are either unemployed or who are employed but have no employer-sponsored health care coverage. But again, Obamacare relies primarily upon employer-sponsored health care. With employer-sponsored health care coverage in steep decline, whether by default or design, the Affordable Care Act in its present form is simply unsustainable. The bottom line is that the Affordable Care Act is, in essence, a 20th century solution to a 21st century problem. The politicians, the pundits, and the lamestream media are very, very busy arguing about whether Obamacare should stay or should go. In my view, they are all wasting their time. It's like arguing about which direction a penguin is most likely to fly. No matter what the U.S. Supreme Court says, Obamacare simply will not last very long. So, what is the solution to providing Americans quality health care at a reasonable price? Quite frankly, I don't know. That's not really my bag. But I can sure recognize a penguin when I spot one. I hope that our leaders develop some sort of common sense and wisdom to look beyond Obamacare and find the U.S. some long-term solutions rather than being stuck in this great technology of healthcare but lousy delivery. So that's my 2 cents on the Affordable Care Act. Thanks for watching. This is the Suburban Sentinel. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions, enlightening comments, and differing opinions are always welcome. Be safe and be healthy, everybody.